I'm Teisha Bader with Shalom TV's news update for Friday, April the 19th, 2013. Israel will become the first nation to buy the V22 Osprey, a U.S.-made military transport aircraft which can take off and land like a helicopter, but fly with the speed and range of an airplane. The sale of the Osprey to Israel is part of a $10 billion U.S. arms deal, which aside from Israel includes Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. The deal is intended to help those Middle East countries to counter any future threat from Iran. In addition to the Osprey, Israel will also purchase advanced radars for warplanes, missiles against radars, and refueling tanker planes. According to the New York Times, U.S. Secretary of State Chuck Hagel is expected to finalize the deals when he travels to the Middle East in a few days. As you may have seen on IBA News, Hagel is expected to finalize the Israel deal when he arrives there Saturday night and later meet with Israel's Defense Minister Moshe Ya'alon. Hagel is also set to meet with President Shimon Peres, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and IDF Chief of Staff Benny Gantz. From there, he will head to Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and the United Arab Emirates. The Daily Californian, the newspaper of the University of California, Berkeley, reported that its school student senate voted to divest from 3 companies who do business with Israel. A heated debate on the matter yesterday ended in a close vote of 11-9 by the Associated Students of the University of California, or ASUC, passing a non-binding resolution which calls for the divestment from Caterpillar, Hewlett-Packard, and Cement Roadstone Holdings for what the bill says is support they provide to Israel's military in the West Bank and Gaza and to the building and development of Israeli settlements. The resolution calls the University of California system a complicit third party in what it says is Israel's mistreatment of the Palestinians. Following the Senate's decision, UC Chancellor Robert Bergenau released a statement expressing his disapproval of the bill's passage. He says, "It is my personal opinion that targeting a single nation or state in this highly complex world is not appropriate and does little to advance the cause of peace and coexistence," adding that engaging in dialogue is the best hope for achieving peace. Following the vote, the Jewish Community Relations Council in San Francisco sent out an email asking people to email the ASUC president, urging him to overturn the, quote, one-sided and harmful bill, something he has until next Wednesday to do. The UC Berkeley vote is just the latest in recent efforts of the BDS, or Boycott, Divestment, and Sanctions movement, which seeks to delegitimize the State of Israel. In the aftermath of the terror attack at the Boston Marathon earlier this week that killed 3 and injured over 170, several Jewish organizations have rallied to do what they can to help. The Jewish Week reports that B'nai B'rith International announced yesterday that it had opened its disaster relief fund, which most recently helped victims of Superstorm Sandy, to the victims of the Boston attack. B'nai B'rith said they would work with representatives of agencies as well as members on the ground in Boston to provide assistance where it is needed. And Combined Jewish Philanthropies, or CJP, the Jewish Federation of Greater Boston, has established the CJP Boston Relief Fund, support for marathon bombing victims. CJP launched the fund with a $100,000 donation, and 100% of the funds raised will be donated directly to the One Fund Boston Incorporated, which was created by Massachusetts Governor Deval Patrick and Boston Mayor Tom Menino. A team of Israeli archaeologists have uncovered a ritual bath dating back to the Second Temple period, about 2,000 years ago. The ritual bath, or mikveh, was found at a site in the Kiryat Menachem neighborhood in southwest Jerusalem earlier this month. According to the Israel Antiquities Authority, or IAA, the bath is a unique find and displays a relatively sophisticated water collection and purification system. The IAA is working with local developers to help preserve the bath and are hoping to make it available soon to the public. And finally today, with Earth Day being marked this coming Monday, an international symposium on urban sustainability and economic growth will begin in Jerusalem on Sunday and run for 5 days. It's called the Green Pilgrimage Network Conference, and it was created by Jerusalem's Deputy Mayor Naomi Tzur. The conference will host faith leaders, nonprofit organizations, academics, elected officials, and others who will learn environmental sustainability practices, particularly in regard to historical pilgrimage sites like Jerusalem across the globe. Source said Jews, Christians, and Muslims from all over the world have made their way to Jerusalem. It's this triple identity that provides a special challenge on the one hand and a remarkable opportunity on the other. She added that although different religions may not agree on most subjects, one thing they can agree on is creating a greener city and attracting more visitors. The Green Pilgrimage Network Conference will run through April the 26th at Jerusalem's YMCA. And that's Shalom TV's news update for Friday, April the 19th, 2013. I'm Teisha Bader. Shabbat Shalom.